Acer has a sub-brand called Acerpure, and within that lineup we have air purifiers like this. The one that we have here is the Acerpure Cool C2, which has an air purifier at the bottom here and then a fan at the top. They call this an air circulator, but it can actually act like a fan, but we'll show you the performance of this thing later because it's surprisingly good. So in this video, I'm just going to run you through the entire device here and also go through some of the maintenance steps that you can take to ensure that this thing can last for a very long time. So let's begin. So the box of the Acerpure Cool C2 is packaged in a relatively compact manner and inside there we have the power cord, a remote control and also some documentation. Taking a quick look at the Acerpure Cool C2, we have to take out some of the stickers first before proceeding, and that is because those tape is covering up the filter and also the gas sensor, laser gas sensor at the back of this machine. And of course we also have to take out the plastic wrapping of the filter as well, which is pretty self-explanatory and very simple to do, but it's a crucial step because if you don't take out the plastic, then the filter will obviously just not work. And I have also measured that the filter is measuring at 24 centimeters in height and 20 centimeters in diameter. And after unwrapping the plastic from the filter, it is time to put it back, but do remember to position the flap to be at the top and facing outwards so that next time if you want to change the filter, you can just grab the flap, pull it out, and it's done. The power cord connector is located way at the bottom of the machine here. There is also a small circular screen at the front of this device, and there are also a few more touch sensitive buttons right at the top. We can use the buttons there, or we can also use the remote control that is included, and this remote control just snaps to the back of this device. The controls are really simple. We got a power button to turn the unit on or off, a tree icon to change the air purifier settings. We can set it to either smart or speeds 1 to 3 or turbo. The fan icon controls the fan speed from 0 to 10, and then there's also a timer that we can use. And finally, there are two buttons to control the fan's oscillation. The entire unit can swivel from 0 to 80 degrees and the fan can tilt from 0 degrees flat horizontal to all the way 90 degrees pointing up straight to your ceiling. And I have to say, after using the Acerpure Cool C2 for the past month or so, this entire unit is relatively quiet. Actually, it's very quiet. I usually set the air purifier to just the first speed, and this unit is just inaudible. The fan is even better. Surprisingly, this fan is really strong, and in a completely silent room, the fan is only audible at about second or third or fourth fan speed depending on how tolerable you are to sound. And yet, this is also one of the reasons why this unit here is an appealing choice among its competitors as well, because the unit that we reviewed previously, an air purifier, that thing doesn't have a fan and it was more expensive as well. This fan also doubles as an air circulator and also a literal cooling fan. Because air comes out from the bottom of this part here, usually air purifiers work in by sucking in the dirty air from the bottom, purifies it inside, and then expels the clean air upwards, but you will need some way to circulate the clean air around your room, and that is where this fan comes into play. This fan can also be easily cleaned and serviced by just removing one screw at the bottom part of the fan here. Remember to power off before doing that, and then you can unlock the whole fan grill, and then you can start to take the fan apart for cleaning and also to grease it up and whatnot. Thank you Acer for making it so easy to clean a fan. This cooler can also be connected to Wi-Fi, and it can be controlled via the Acerpure Live app. I already have two Acerpure Cool C2s connected to my account, and here we can see that we have the PM2.5 density shown, and we can also see the air quality indicator labeled as gas. This feature is thanks to the laser particle sensor located at the rear of this unit. And then at the bottom of this app here, we also have a few tabs to switch in between different features. The first one is favorites, which essentially works as a type of macro, and we can create our own type of settings, and then with one tab we can directly switch into that list of settings. And then we also have the remote control. Technically it's the physical remote control here, but in an app format, and I can control it anywhere within the world because it is working through the internet, which I personally would prefer that over the physical remote control anyway. And then we can also add the schedule for certain settings on the Acerpure Cool C2. For example, we can set it to automatically be quiet from 10 PM all the way until like 7 AM during weekdays, and have the fan go full blast for 3 hours every day to clean the air and whatnot. You can set all those via this schedule. And lastly, the settings. It has a few simple things that we can change, like the device name, check the filter's health, and we can also upgrade the device's firmware from here when the new one is available. So at the price of $1,599, I would say this is actually a very good air purifier and air circulator or cooling fan for that matter. The fan is surprisingly strong and silent, which caught me off guard because we actually have used this fan in this filming area, this studio here, because the air is very still. So this air circulator is literally doubling as a cooling fan as well. And Acer consistently has promotions for the Acerpure Cool C2, and currently at this point in filming, it is priced at 1,399 ringgit. Sometimes it can go all the way down to 1,299 ringgit, so keep your eyes peeled for Acer's promotions. There are a few more form factors of air purifiers with or without fans that Acer has available for sale, and I'll leave all of the links down in the description below so that you can check it out for yourself. And that's it. That's all we have to share with you about this thing here. It's magnificent. The design is also quite minimalistic, which I like. Oh, by the way, you can also turn off the screen if you don't want it to light up during the night. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.